Alright, cool. I'm in my little room. How y'all doing? I want to do a video today. Excuse the shit in the background. I'm in my little space. It's my little, I call it my music room, my study room, shit that I do, storage room and all that. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about self-love or not enough of. I don't think we love ourselves enough. To me, I think we have some degree of self-love, but self-love is like adoring yourself, taking care of yourself, have high esteem for yourself. I could be missing out on some other key points, but when you love yourself, you're not going to let anybody mistreat you. You're not going to let anybody abuse you. You're not going to even abuse yourself. But the problem is, with the self-love, when we do exercise it, or we have in the past, people will sit there and judge you and say, "Oh, you just selfish. You think you all that, and you shouldn't be selfish like that. God don't like that, and this and the other." And then they'll sit there and say, "You need to think about others and shit." But I'm like, why should I think about others when they can think about themselves? And I did that for a while. I thought about everybody except myself. I tried to fix everybody's problem except for mine. And in the process, I got my damn feelings hurt. Because first of all, they'll tell you to go mind your own goddamn business. Or leave me alone. And, I felt bad about it. But at the same time, I'm still thinking like, okay, I'm supposed to love and do for other people and take care of them and this and that. Fuck what I got to do. But at the same time, when I'm doing this and encouraging other people, I am sitting up here saying the ugliest shit about myself. I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. I'm crazy. I shouldn't have done that. Did feel bad about it for about a month, and just being self-critical. Okay. Like I said, the way I was brought up in a loving environment. In a way I was, but after my grandmother died, things changed. My great-grandmother, she had left and moved back to Mississippi. That's where she's from. I'm from California. So, being out there in California and my mother raising me now, after all these years, it wasn't the best at all. I mean, you talk about tearing a person down, the abuse, the being cussed out, being called everything except for the child of God, and then on top of that, throwing in religion. So I'm feeling bad. I'm being abused, and on top of that, religion. Well, my mom, she supposedly got saved and all that, and you think that would be the cure-all. You would think that that was, make her nicer, make things better. No, it made things worse. So with the daily abuse, with the being called out of my name, with the being slapped across the face and punched in the face and stuff, and being called a bitch, a motherfucker, or a whore, at a young age, a young age, this was a setup for very, very low self-esteem. Now I have to commend myself that I am grateful that I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not a drug addict. The only thing I could say that I did abuse was overeating. I did a lot of overeating. But, at the same time, I had to cope. Growing up, becoming a teenager, my mom left. So my aunt adopted me. Okay. So now I'm growing up with all these different emotions. Plus, I'm in another state. Finally moved to Mississippi. I hated it because it was a culture shock. I mean, I don't like these southern ass people. They too fucking nosy. Alright, my video has stopped. But anyway, they was too fucking nosy. I'm growing up with all these things going on inside of me, internally. And it bothered me. You know what I'm saying? It actually bothered me, and I was just wondering, why did I have to go through those things? So internally, I was angry. I was angry, and then I was depressed. And I guess I could say I had Stockholm syndrome because I missed my mom. I wanted to be with my mom, even though I shouldn't be with her. I wanted to be with her. Okay. So now, going through your teenage years and stuff, internalizing all this stuff. Now I'm sitting here calling myself those names that I was called. Stupid, crazy, dumb. Things ain't gonna work out for you when you call yourself negative names. Um, and where I was living at, it wasn't the best environment either because, being exposed around people who drink a lot, who smoke, and drugs. I ended up drinking. I was, few days from turning 14. And I started drinking. All right, Cat, come on in here. Shit. Cat get on my nerves. She thinks she run this house. But anyway, I was drinking. Okay, I would say I was about 16, 17. I was smoking cigarettes. Yeah, smoking, right? Okay. And I didn't really go further than the cigarettes. I didn't like the way weed smelled. At that time, I was already battling my weight because I was eating. I didn't have anyone to talk to. So I internalized a lot of stuff, and I had a lot of anger. I had a lot of, repressed emotions and suppressed emotions. And it bothered me, and I would listen to music because I love music. I would listen to music and I would just relive the past, So I walk around angry all the fucking time, And then I got to the point where I asked my aunt, like, look, why did my mom do me like this? Why this shit happen? She was like, if you want to know, call her ass. I call her. We get into it. We get into it because she did not want to answer the questions that I had. So it pissed her off. She thinking somebody put me up to asking these questions. I'm like, nobody put me up to shit. I want to know. So she wouldn't tell me. So I'm still walking around feeling a certain type of way. The thing about it was I kept to myself. And I didn't, go out there and experiment with drugs, and I didn't go out there having unprotected sex. It was just, I was very, what would you call it? Introverted. I didn't like to talk to people much. But, in my teenage years, I did, crack jokes and stuff like that. I had friends at school, I cracked jokes, talk shit, just doing what I do. But I just didn't like hanging out. I just wanted to be by myself, just trying to deal with this shit. So, I end up getting, curl in my head because I was told, oh, you just got old nappy ass head, nappy ass hair, and it made me feel some type